What's up, y'all? Welcome to another review by Ryan. I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend and have enjoyed the weekend of anime that we get on Fridays and Saturdays. So in this reaction, I'll be reacting to the 8th episode of A Couple of Cuckoos. The title of today's episode is He Going to Get Married? So we had a lot of interesting things happen in the last episode, and in parallels and dynamics and personalities were really coming out in full force. And basically, my man Nagi got some choices to make because he's now been given not one but two, basically, invitations to actually pursue whoever he wants to pursue. So obviously, y'all have heard me talk a lot about the fact that I don't really feel the romantic compatibility between Nagi and Hito, and the community seems more or less to agree with that she seems to be a really good-hearted person that obviously has been caught on kind of a rough side of life because of having to carry on the family name with the shrine that she has to inherit. But just with how she clashes and how she works in Nagi's world of things and how Nagi and Etika works, they're two completely different things. Hito looks like she'd be that really awesome best friend that would really kind of just be a great person to have and a great person to want to be engaged with your life, and also a very competitive person. But I don't know if I'd say that she's really the perfect romantic person. However, some actions of hers in the last episode, I will definitely admit, definitely kind of started swinging me just a little bit towards maybe supporting her, but then here comes Etika with her performance at the end of the last episode, and you go right back to the fact that nope, the compatibility is better with Etika. And so you have one who basically has put her fate in his hands, basically, that she told Nagi everything she told him because she felt that he would be willing to take on the challenge of what baggage she would have. And then, of course, she made her commentary again midway through the episode, and then the way that they were acting, where they were supposed to be doing the stamp collecting together. But then you have Etika that he ended up having to supervise the entire episode because of the fact we have a stalker that found our way into the group. But in doing so, in the way that he responded to that, and always watching out for Etika and always having her back, just watching from behind the scenes, and he forgot what he was supposed to be doing with the girl that he is, that he has a crush on. So, and I genuinely do believe that is the real emotion side of things coming out. He does not realize it yet, but I do think that Etika's starting to realize it, that there is a thing there that might be more than just the fake engagement that's present. And of course, we ended the episode with her saying, "If I tell you so and so, it may change your fate." So basically, Hito and Etika have put things in motion that, depending on what action he takes, there may be no coming back from those things. So I am very engaged and I'm very excited for this episode. I will be honest with y'all. It was very hard to avoid spoilers today. I actually tried to do this reaction before I started my workday. And unfortunately, the Crunchyroll didn't drop the episode until right when I started my work shift at 2:30. And not 30 minutes after Crunchyroll's posting snippets of the episode, making up post on their Crunchyroll Collections YouTube account, all of the Twitter and Facebook groups and Discord channels that I'm in were talking about it. And apparently, we have a lot of little fun stuff that happened this episode. The issue is, I can't be spoiled when I'm doing reactions now. So, but I did manage to avoid pretty much everything. It does look, I did see that it looks like Sachi, I guess, makes an appearance again. So that's nice because we haven't seen her in several episodes now. But other than that, I'll be coming into this blind. So, one thing I do want to say before I start the episode, Anime Corner did their updated ratings of yesterday. I'm sorry, it's getting close to the end of the day, so now I'm twisting up my words. I'm gonna start that again. Anime Corner released their Friday ratings as they normally do, and in those ratings we did see that a couple of Cuckoos did fall off the list. They are actually not in the top 10. They are right at the 11th position now. with 3.48% of the votes, just getting ousted by Rising of the Shield Hero with 3.49% of the votes. And again, I made a very extensive conversation about how I felt about the ratings from this week 10. If you do want to listen to that discussion, please feel free to check out the Kaguya-sama reaction that I did, because I always do my week 10 thoughts in that reaction. And there is a snippet there that you can just watch that and then move about your day, in which I talk about my feelings about how the reactions were. But with that said, I'm not too concerned about that, because this has been a very surprisingly well put together show for me, and I look forward to watching it every week that it comes out. So I'm very excited to see how this episode goes. I'm interested where in the world Hito went, which I'm assuming she just went to go collect stamps by herself, but I'm sure that, you know, even she did pick up on it, because she was watching and kind of picked up on all the little hints here and there that, whoa, is there something here? So, and by something here, I mean something between Nagi and Erika. So let's go ahead and get this episode kicked off now. Again, the title of the episode is He Going to Get Married? So let's go ahead and get this, what I expect to be wonderful episode started after I get my headphones all situated. In 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, guys, just a reminder, Sony is now copyrighting their opening song, so I can't use it anymore in my opening intro. So you will see that it's been replaced by a generic song from YouTube's music collection. It looks like Sony finally caught up and doesn't want anyone using this specific song for any videos. So, yep, this song has been eliminated. I will honor the great Sony copyright gods and not get my channel copyright strike. So... It is going to be cool. I think they're going to have a really nice friendship with each other when they all kind of interact with each other. Also, Erika and Nagi do take the best pictures together, but we've already all learned this by now. Look at this. And she's just so nice, even when she... Ah! He's shook! I don't know, man. Do it, because she'll tell you. Hey! Welcome back! And she wore her outfit. Oh, oh, precious big sister. Actually, things are going quite well. True. Wow. Well, yes. They're probably dragging that construction out so that he never has to come back. Oh, yes. Yes. If only you knew. Well, the answer to that is different fan. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes, you have no idea what's going on or what's been going on since you were last here. Dang. Just left. Ain't say bye or nothing. Rude. Leaving home? What? Oh, this about to get complicated. Oh my goodness. I mean, the house is definitely big enough, but still. Because she ain't planning to leave. Damn. Yo, this is gonna get complicated, especially when Hito Coach shows up. Look at these dorks. Dang. Mm. Sachi is a good girl. It would be so considerate for her. Yeah, that's. I mean, you did just kind of intrude up in their house, though, Sachi. Like, right, you just showed up here making demands and everything. Like, but I get it, though. Look at this. And how you changed so fast. Exactly. Like, I'm sure that's definitely part to do. She's mischievous. Yeah. I mean, I definitely continue to think Sachi is a good person. And again, anyone that just suddenly got thrust into an arranged marriage situation between two families, yeah, yeah. Like a lot of changes got thrusted on everybody, and that includes Sachi. Oh no! Well, those pants will be okay. Oh no, jeez. No Onis allowed. Bruh. Rude. Oh, come up in this. Oh. Yeah, listen, she's trying. She's trying her best. Yeah. Bruh, how does man get demoted to assault? Yo, see, we gotta establish some things here if she gonna be here. I don't mind if she gonna be here, but come on now. Rude. Yeah, the struggle. Oh my goodness. It's just all hitting you now. What? It's fine. The world? What are these? What are these weirdos in this crowd doing? Y'all are so weird. Just keep moving. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah, he just said he's a freaking Chad. That's what he is. Now hop off. And you go with the paint on your faces and everything. And that's good. I'm happy for them. I mean, let them have a moment though. Aww. Oh. What? Bro, I'm laughing too. I'm laughing. Oh. Erica's leading on, bro. Erica's really leading on. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't know. Dang. I hope y'all know, Erica just continues to get stronger and stronger on my season list of best girls, all kidding aside. She's really awesome. Oh boy. All right. So unpack there. The only thing that I really didn't like is that we didn't really get to see whatever became of the fact that Hito was just kind of left on her own to finish up the stamp stuff. I'm sure that probably was just a 30-second to 1 minute resolution of anything. But I was very interested to see what her reactions and facial expressions looked like. Just watching behind the scenes, I would have especially liked to see what she looked like when she chose to walk away while he was still kind of staring, because I'm sure she had her own thoughts. But I guess we'll just have to wait an episode or two before we can see how she felt about all of that. But our big revelation of this episode was definitely Sachi. So that was true. Sachi not only showed back up in the episode, she had a very integral part in this episode, and she is now part of the household. So, which I expected to happen eventually. And, I'm going to change mindsets for a moment. So obviously we know if a show like this, inevitably, it comes down to the fact that the three girls are going to have their own respectable romantic feelings of sorts for the main character. And so I do inevitably expect that to happen. But right now, that's kind of on the back burner, and I really want to focus more on the things that they really tried to focus on here, which first was the fact that Sachi, an arranged marriage obviously can change up a lot of things. But not only can an arranged marriage change up a lot of things, but finding out that your sibling is not your sibling anymore, it can be an overwhelming thing. Obviously, in the circumstances that it happened here, a baby's getting switched up at birth like that and going a decade and some change without realizing it, that is obviously not really normal. And while babies getting switched at birth can happen, normally it's an easily correctable thing that happens while still at the hospital. So that's probably the only most unrealistic thing here, is that doesn't really happen in real life now. But since it did happen in this universe, obviously there's a lot weighing on Sachi right now. And also, it's clear that she's probably trying to funnel feelings now, whatnot. Now, do I think that it should happen, or that you should, because you now realize that you are no longer related, that you should suddenly start feeling romantic feelings for said sibling that was your sibling and still technically is? No, no, but it's a complicating situation with Sachi. So I said this at the beginning, that by default, I probably can't really get behind any type of potential romantic thing between Sachi and Nagi, just because I just can't. It just wouldn't really be right to me. But the show has done a really good job of making all three of our girls likable. And Sachi is a really likable girl. She has her struggles, and ultimately right now she's trying to spend time with her sister. And I think that that's really where the focus is, more so than any romantic feelings or whatever right now. Now, Erika definitely seems to really be, she's really starting to feel our man now. She's really starting to feel him. And if I'm just misunderstanding all the cues, then I'm sorry. But, it's definitely clear that she feels a sense of comfort and protection and everything in between around Nagi, and they've definitely grown on each other in the limited time they've interacted with each other, as we saw throughout this episode, through the shopping, through the little bickering scenes that happened when Sachi decided to come into the house, all the way to when they took their family portrait, you could say, of the group in the house now, all the way down to her last comments before the episode went to ending. So this was a really good episode, and I definitely think it helped bring some more things into light about Sachi, which feeds off of the first interaction that Sachi had with Erika. But obviously, you never know what's going to happen with arranged marriages, and Sachi did fear that she was going to lose Nagi forever. So, I liked how it was portrayed. I liked where the focus of this episode was, and minus that one minor concern that I had at the fact we didn't really get any resolution to where the hell happened to Hito after they all separated. I really did like this episode. I thought it was a good episode, and I really do like Sachi. I like all three girls. So I want to say this one more time on record. I love all three of the girls. Each of them separately is wonderful. And I really can't have any particular negatives of the three, because all three of them have their own respectable negatives. However, my best girl is by leaps and bounds Erika. And she will probably remain that way for the rest of the show. So with that said, that was the 8th episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I do have great news if some of you did not realize or know, and if you did, I didn't, so I just want to say it in this video. I did not realize this was a 24 episode show, and let alone I did not realize that it's going to run consecutively, which means that we will have a couple of Cuckoos in the summer season also. So I just unveiled my video to talk about what my shows is I'm going to be reacting to. That there were going to be 7 shows. No, it's going to be 8 because a couple of Cuckoos is going to continue its run into the summer season. So that means we have a lot of show left here and a lot of time to flesh this out. This could really become a really magical show as the episodes go on, as we start approaching the end of the first current, and I cannot wait to see how the dynamics of things go from here, or the train wreck, or both. So with that said, thanks for watching the reaction. If you did like the reaction, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And if you want to be one of the first to be notified when a new reaction goes live, hit the bell icon. So with that said, thank you so much again for watching, and until next week's episode of A Couple of Cuckoos, catch you later.